Raining like cats and dogs again, man. Shit. We got a break right now, though. But the rain will be back. The rain will be back. And that was the end of our summer. Summer is gone completely now. Winter is here. You feel me? Gotta go have some fun right now, man. I turned down a burger. Somebody bought me a burger from In-N-Out. I gave it to the birds, man. I'm not trying to eat nothing unhealthy right now. I need fun in my life. Because I need a little something a lot more healthier. Because I can't eat burgers all the time, man. French fries and all that shit every single day. I can get away with it, maybe once a week, maybe even twice a week, but not every day, bro. It's not healthy for you to eat burgers and fries every single day anyway. I wanted to eat it too, man, but I was like, no, you gotta go get some fun, man. So yeah, I'm talking about this dating scene, man. There's a lot of guys here on YouTube that are struggling in the dating market, you know, just like I am. You know, and they talk about it, and they let me know, like, goddamn, there's a lot of guys being pushed out of the dating scene, man. Like, some dudes are being left behind, bro. What's up with a Major General? You know, yeah, fun, yeah. You better get some fun. You better get some fun, Majors. But yeah, a lot of guys are being pushed out of the dating scene, man. That's what it seems like. Women have been more pickier than ever. I mean, damn, short bald guy, he never got back to us on his date. You know, he's talking about he had a date and shit like that, man. But he never got back to us. Why? Because it didn't go very well. You feel what I'm saying? You know, he got pushed to the side, man. You know? It's like nowadays, you literally have to be in the top 20% of men in order to like have a good dating life. That's what it has came down to. If you're average and you're broke, you're gonna struggle. If you're below average and broke, you're gonna definitely struggle. Matter of fact, struggling, like being an incel, is different from struggling. Struggling is like you get something and then it leaves your grasp. You know, it leaves your grasp, or you grab the soap and it keeps slipping out of your hand. It's so goddamn slippery and shit. You have it for a little bit and then it slips out of your hand. That's struggling, okay? An incel is like there's no women checking for you at all. So that's not even struggling. That's like basically nothing at all. You feel what I'm saying? Some guys are getting nothing at all. And me, I struggle because I'll meet a girl when I'm dating. We'll hang out for a little bit, maybe have sex, or maybe not. You know, we might not have sex, but somehow she'll ghost me, man, in the long run or in the short run. You feel me? You know, I remember getting ghosted like a lot, and I'm not the only one going through this, man. There's tons of dudes out there just getting ghosted, man. You know, that's like motherfuckers ain't fucking with them date naps no more, man. You know. What's up with it? What's up with it, Breezy? You know. So a lot of guys are being pushed out of the dating scene, and you know, women in America are very picky. That's why guys are leaving they're leaving the scene out here. They're going overseas. trying to find some more fertile ground. But it's getting saturated over there too. In the Philippines, it's getting saturated out there, man. You know what I'm saying? You know. So that's why I say, you get that bag, you'll be in the game, you feel me? You know? Get that bag is all about getting that game, man. You gotta get the bag. At all costs. You know, you become wealthy, you become rich, you are out of your situation. You are being pushed into the dating scene. Too many guys are coping, just going by year after year without a woman, bro. Damn. This shit is real out here, bro. Some motherfuckers going 27 years, 30 years without a woman. God damn, nigga. You know. Yeah, it's over if you're not trying to elevate. If you're not trying to pursue the bag on a daily basis, yeah, it's over for you, man. Like if you're not trying, that's why I say you guys, you have to at least try to get out of your situation. Don't let 27 years, man, go by without doing anything, man. You know, you get the bag, man, you'll never ever struggle in the dating market. Because the 20% will always be the 20% of men. The 20% of men will always be the 20% of men. The dating apps don't affect them. Matter of fact, it helps them out. You know what I'm saying? The 20% of men will always be rare, okay? Amongst the 80%. You feel me? So yeah, if you're not trying to do nothing, you know, if you're not trying to do nothing, then yeah, you're gonna stay in your situation for all eternity, man. It's been 8 years and I've been struggling. So if I don't do nothing, if I don't chase the bag, if I don't get the bag, I'm gonna stay in my situation for a long time. You feel what I'm saying? You know, I'm gonna stay in my situation forever, bro. I'll never get out. It'll be like that Descend movie, bro, where them teenagers, they went down underground and they kept getting ate up by like monsters down there and shit, and they never made it out. I think the movie ended with them never making it out. They never made it out because they, you know, I don't know why they didn't make it out, but somehow they ended up down there underground and they never got to come back up again. They had to stay down there for the rest of their life, man. Now fuck all that. I'm the type of person, if I'm stuck down there, I'm gonna keep on trying to find a way. I'm gonna die trying to get out, bro. I don't want to stay out here. I don't want to stay down there for the rest of my life in the darkness, bro. Keep on keeping on until I get out. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of guys being pushed, man. The dating app really fucked everything up. Social media, it fucked up everything. You know what I'm saying? So you can blame that shit on the dating apps, social media. It all started with Facebook, really. Facebook was the number one although it didn't like do much of damage in the dating market, but that's where it all started. MySpace and Facebook, these social media accounts. And then the dating apps came in, they started getting popular, and then it was completely over. I can't even get a decent woman nowadays. Well, I can't wait till I get the bag. I can definitely say no to a low average looking woman. I don't have to settle for you, bitch. I got money. It ain't like when I was broke. You know what I'm saying? Where I had to settle for you. No, I can pass on you now, baby. I'm better than you now. You know, when you broke, you're struggling, and you see a big old fat whale that giving you some action, or whatever. Yeah, I'm putting on weight. We gotta start fasting and shit, man. We gotta leave that beer alone. I'm switching back over to hard alcohol. I'm putting on weight, and I don't like doing that. So, hard alcohol it is from here on out. I didn't get much sleep last night. Sorry, guys. But yeah, man, it's because of the technology, guys. This ain't 2002. You know, this ain't 2003. You know, this ain't like what it used to be, where you could get a female number and you only had to compete with them. I mean, you know, it ain't 2002 where you could get a female number and you only had to compete with only a few men. Now you're competing with the whole entire fucking, you know, the whole entire dating scene in your area, because people tend to date people around their area. So you're competing with all of the men in your area, like within a 20-mile radius. Okay. Wait. That's why dating has gotten so hard, man. You feel me? Time to get some pho, man. It's raining. I'm about to tear that pho, man. I'm gonna get the seafood pho. You feel me? We're gonna have seafood pho with the shrimp, scallop, imitation crab. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying, man. My only thing is pursue the bag with a passion. Don't let that, you know, sometimes you have to have money. Like, some guys gotta have money to attract women or to have a better life, period, with females. To not struggle. And I envy guys who don't struggle. I envy the guys who are in the 20%, is that they get to have girlfriends and have a normal life while you sit here, you get scraps. Oh, that's me, I get scraps. You get scraps, or you get like nothing at all. You feel what I'm saying? You know, I envy Jay-Z. I envy Diddy. I envy all the top, like, old school hip hop motherfuckers that's still rich to this day because of their talents. You know, and they had never had to go through an 8-year drought without a girlfriend. Or even a drought without sex. Like, you know, you think about Mayweather, man. He ain't had no drought since he became champion. Think about it, bro. Most of his life he has had access to top tier women. A lot of us can't get that. Can't even get average women nowadays. It's hard to get average women nowadays, because there's so much competition for them. We got men with good jobs wiping them up. Dudes who are making $300,000, $400,000 a year. You feel what I'm saying? $500,000 a year. They wiping up these average women, bro. And you got Chaz and Tyrone fucking them too. You know what I'm saying? You got Chaz and Tyrone fucking sixes and sevens. I don't know if they dealing with fives, but they definitely fucking sixes and sevens. So you can say forget about that. You know. That's why you got nothing but below average women checking for you while you checking for you when you're average at best. You ever notice that? You're an average guy. You ever notice you barely got your face match checking for you? You see what I'm saying? You know. You can't even get an average woman nowadays. You know, all you got is access to like below average women. Like this one female at Starbucks, I kind of like her. I mean, I like the way she holds her hair up and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But she's average looking. I'm invisible to her. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm visible to the below average women that are in there. And I noticed that below average women, they see me and I'm visible. But to a female that's a 6 or a 7, I'm invisible, but at the same time I do have a nice body. So that way, I'm visible in that such. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not completely pushed out of dating yet. You feel what I'm saying? But there's some guys out here that are being pushed out to the side. Like Heaves to see, been pushed out for years. Short, bald man. And we all know that guy, Savvy guy, we know he been pushed out. So these are the guys are the prime examples of guys being pushed out. They just can't get a woman, can't get a girlfriend. You feel what I'm saying? I could get a girlfriend, but she'll be sub 5. She won't be the female that I'm actually attracted to. See, that kind of pissing me off a little bit, man. Because females, they can actually get a man that they're attracted to. And I can't seem to get a woman that I'm attracted to. You know what I'm saying? And these women are average looking at best. Eat the pho from the back, bro. I'm about to eat this pho from the front. And I gotta get me a rain. I gotta get me an umbrella, man. Get rained on. But like I said, man, you guys gotta understand. There's an agenda at work here, man, and you just safe zone by chasing that bag. That's the only thing I come up with, man. My thing is, a lot of guys, they say, well, it's over. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's over for you for right now. But what about the future? Is it over for you in the future? Are you out here fighting for a better dating life? You feel what I'm saying? Are you out here chasing the bag so you could be there in the future? So you can have a better dating life in the future? What? Right? Because you can say it's over, but you only say it's over when it's really over, like for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like if you ain't hustling, if you ain't trying to get the bag, and you struggling, yeah, it's over for you. Just like that guy who let 27 years go by, and I'm gonna keep talking about his ass because he's a prime example of what I'm talking about. If you don't get out there and get that bag, you feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna stay on Mr. 27 years because that's not what I wanna. That's not what I wanna do. I don't wanna be in this situation for 20 more years, bro. Fuck that. I'm chasing this bag today. You feel me? Nah, fuck that. Like that dude almost 3 decades without a female in his life. God damn. Because he let it happen, bro. You feel what I'm saying? He let that shit happen, bro. He let time go by, and now he at his old age, He don't have children. He don't have a wife. He don't have a girlfriend. But look at Mike Tyson, because he busted his ass while he was younger. Now he in his oldest age, he got a beautiful woman he can still fuck. He got kids and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So dudes who are sub-5 gotta work harder. Imagine how hard Mike Tyson had to work throughout his career. Getting up early in the morning to train. Getting up early in the morning to like run. Getting up early in the morning to hit the mitts. You know, working hard and shit. When Chad and Tyrone, all they gotta do is show up. Chad and Tyrone, they show up to the party to get the women. That's not your reality, man. You gotta work harder at it than other men. You guys have a good day. I just got to the fuss spot. You guys have a good day. I'm out.